Hey, welcome back, humble investors. This is your boy E.T. Clark, and today's video is about the equity stake, the connection that Forwardly has with HUMBL. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because I listened to the Forwardly investors call yesterday with George Sharp, and a lot of great information from that investors call. And I just wanted to share some of this information. I started thinking about some of the information that he gave out. Now, just so that everyone is on the same page. Now, Forwardly is a holding company. And the reason why they're so connected to HUMBL, so back in October, Forwardly invested $200,000 in Tesoro. And as a result of that, they were given warrants. And the warrants gave them the right to purchase 500 million shares of Tesoro at 5 cents. Now, when they got into this agreement, the stock was trading at 2 cents. So this warrant gave them the right to purchase it at 5 cents. And we know what happened. I mean, currently right now, I think at the close of the market today, HUMBL, TSNPD, closed at 297. But we'll dive further into that in just a second. All right, so Forwardly has a huge equity stake in HUMBL. That's how they're connected at the hip. So what I want to do right now is I want to go to the board and let's dive into those warrants and that connection between Forwardly and HUMBL. All right, Forwardly's equity stake in HUMBL. Here it has warrants for 125 million shares. That is post reverse split adjusted. Remember, that reverse split for every 4 shares of stocks went down to 1 share of stock. So same thing happens when it comes to the warrants as it relates to the shares of stock. All right, so HUMBL, the current price as of the close of the market today, which is the 12th of March, closed out at $2.97. Now remember, they had, with their warrants, they're able to purchase shares. You remember with their warrants, they were able to purchase shares at 5 cents. You know, when they gave them the money, it was at 2 cents, and the warrants gave them the right to purchase it at 5 cents. So right now, since we are post reverse split adjusted, that 5 cents is actually 20 cents. So they have to purchase it at 20 cents per share, up to 125 million shares. So if you take the current price minus the warrants price, you got $2.77. In other words, that is the value of those shares to Forwardly. $2.77 a share as of the close of business today, times 125 million shares, gives them a equity stake of $346.2 million. That's a hell of an investment. Back in October, $200,000, and now it's worth over $300 million? Wow. Now, with that in mind, we all believe that HUMBL is actually worth a lot more. It will be worth a lot more in the future than what it currently is right now. Because we believe that with everything that they have, the vision, the leadership, what they're going to be able to execute, we know that the price of the stock is actually going to go up. We're paying realistically a discount right now. As I set certain milestones, price milestones that I want to see HUMBL achieve. $5 per share, $10, $15, and $20. It's going from 5, it's going from the current of $2.97, 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's look at the equity stake for Forwardly if it hits these milestones at $5. Remember, you got to take off 20 cents per share. because of the warrants, they're able to buy it at 20 cents per share. So you take that 20 cents off of $5, you have 480. 480 times 125 million shares is 600 million. The equity stake would be 600 million at $5. At $10, it's going to be 1.2 billion with a B. $15, 1.8 billion. $20, $2.4 billion. Now, forwardly closed today at 56 cents. So listening to that investors conference call, as well as figuring this out and looking at the closing price of forwardly and HUMBL, I decided to make modifications to the goals that I have when it comes to accumulating stocks in HUMBL. My initial goal was to accumulate at least 2,000 shares, and then I would take a look at the earnings report to get an idea of what type of revenue, projected growth, and make any adjustments that I need to from there. But now, having this additional information, listening to that and rethinking this, I've decided to make some adjustments. Currently, right now, when it comes to HUMBL, TSNPD, I have 1,575 shares, 1,575. And I need 425 more shares to hit my 2,000. And what I've decided to do, I'm just going to cap it for right now. My HUMBL shares at 1,575. That 425, I'm going to buy forwardly to make up the difference to get to my 2,000 shares. Because forwardly and HUMBL, they're joined at the hip. The success of HUMBL is going to dictate how much increase we're going to see in the equity stake that forwardly has in this company. So I decided this here is like a cheaper way to play HUMBL. Since they are so connected, I can get more shares this way, or that 425 shares will cost me a lot less at 56 cents than it would at $2.97. So that's what I did. Today I bought 425 shares of forwardly. At the end of the video, it'll show you my tracking sheet as well as my transaction sheet when it comes to my stake in forwardly as well as HUMBL. So I just wanted to share that information with you. And also I just wanted to let you know that on Sunday, my video on HUMBL is going to be really about an article I read. And the article was how a crypto startup company became the best penny stock of 2021. That article came out a few days ago. If you want to read the article ahead of time, I'll have it in the link in my description. And if nothing else, I will definitely see you guys on Sunday. We can talk further about our favorite company, our favorite stock, HUMBL. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.